Wife spending all day on call with male online friend posted on our/marriage advice. My wife got into online gaming and has a close-knit group of friends that she hangs out with online for about 4 to 5 hours a day. We had a tough time during COVID and having these online friends is what helped her pull through. Recently I found out that she also spends about 4 to 5 hours during the workday multitasking by watching movies/shows with specifically her one best guy friend alone. The guy friend lives too far away to be seen, and in general I would not be concerned. He is younger, doesn't have much of a life outside of gaming due to unfortunate family circumstances. There's not really any comparison in terms of other areas. But my wife has mentioned that for her she is primarily attracted to people based on emotional connection and not looks or other features. We haven't had the best emotional connection for a while, mostly my fault, and she did ask about hypothetically letting this friend move in with us a few months ago. Am I cooked, or is this fine? I'm really worried she will fall for him, and I have a feeling he probably already has fallen for her, being a single younger guy spending all day with an older woman. There was a relatively minor, 4 out of 10 cheating incident that happened years ago, so I'm still insecure. Not sure if I'm overreacting. They are best friends, so I can't just make them not spend time together. That would also make me look like the bad guy. I wouldn't really be able to also spend time with her during the workday. My work is more demanding. I don't want to be a jerk, but if there's potential for problems I don't want to oblivious either. They are good friends and I'm sure they have good intentions. Just want to avoid problematic feelings from showing up. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. He lives too far away for her to actually see him, but she wants to move him into your marital home. That's going to be a big hell no. And if she cheated on you already, then this should be bringing up major alarm bells. I don't know what to tell you to tell her exactly, but this relationship is unhealthy and it needs to stop. Commenter 2. Does your wife work? Otherwise tell her to get a job and cut down on the gaming chatting thing. OP in response. Yeah, she works from home and just has an easier job she can multitask through. Update 1. Update from my previous post since there seemed to be a lot of interest. I talked with my wife about the issue, and she is going to stop doing anything with him during the day. She is still allowed to play games with him in the evenings in a group setting. She didn't deflect or anything, she acknowledged that it was too much time to be spending with him, especially alone. She didn't quite hide it, but basically it used to be more of a group thing that eventually just became solo time between them. I knew she would watch some stuff with friends during the day, but not how much, and not the fact it was now just the two of them. I didn't quite make this clear in the initial post, but I already shut down the idea of him moving in when it was initially brought up, before I knew about the extent of the daytime stuff. Though it was also just going to be a temporary thing, around a year, to help get him out of a shitty country/living situation. Still would have been too far though. We are looking into insurance/clinics for marriage counseling. I appreciate the perspectives of everyone who commented. There were a lot more comments than I expected, and I was busy discussing things with my wife once I decided on the plan of action, so I didn't respond to too many comments. I know generally advice on Reddit will tend towards the extreme, but the main takeaway was the overwhelming solidarity in opinions. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. So she's been having an EA with this guy, wanted to move him in to have a PA, and now she's just cutting back time with him. Okay. Commenter 2. He was going to move into your home. How did I miss this? OP in response. Yes, the wife wanted to transform the marriage into a menage a trois and then reduce it to her friend while the husband sat in the armchair opposite watching and getting jerked off by that cuckold who is. Commenter 3. Are you delusional? This is 100% not over between them, it will just be hidden better now in secret app texts, and there are lots of them. Don't waste your time with this woman. Respect in vows, respect in emotional relationship, respect for you. These are all gone. Update 2. Yep, Reddit was right. Wife has having full-on online affair, as bad as it can possibly get. The dirty talk was next level, 10x more than I had ever got as a husband, also filled with emojis. Exposed by Discord, 22k messages and 14 hours in call a day. I assumed that there would barely be any messages before and that she wouldn't be dumb enough to have incriminating messages, so I didn't even bother to ask about looking at the messages before. She spent every waking moment that she wasn't sleeping or with me, including at work, with him, so all those messages would have been sent well with me, I assume. I even caught her masturbating. She was making loud noises, months ago, and asked if it was with a friend and she said no. She even kept cheating after I was spiraling after discovering her other infidelity, and after she said she would stay with me. Listen to Reddit people, my wife is basically undiagnosed autistic, never even attracted to other people, seemed like the most loyal person ever. And still jumped into an affair. It was going on for a year, and started after knowing him for only a few months. Fuck my life. She won't cut off the affair partner and loves him more, even willing to blow up the pretty damn good life we have. Don't trust a cheater. Relevant comments. OP in the comments. Yes, I'm going to leave. At this point I would just prefer comments validating how fucked up it is, to be honest. I get it though, I was too lenient before, but yeah, I get it. Commenter 1 in response. Live and learn, bud. You will be alright though. Commenter 2 in response. Hopefully this is the worst day of your life. It sounds harsh, but the sooner you extricate yourself from this terrible situation, the sooner you can start healing. OP in response. Haha yeah, thought I experienced that a couple months ago and then it got topped, definitely don't want anything worse than this to happen ever again.
White Abyss here. She has a lot of audacity trying to move in her fair partner right into their house. Sounds like this guy's better off without her.